what they want,
Mm.
and then we kind of make it our own. Like okay.
Did
Take it on
this
style.
thing come about like was it foreplay? How did it happen? One day you were leaking and he was like, "Let me catch it." Like what happened?
No, so it actually happened on a cruise,
Mhm.
and then I left my kids behind. I know I left my kids behind.
It wasn't enough
And
water.
I didn't have no breast pump, and so 3
Ah.
days of engorgement.
Oh my God, the pain.
It's painful. I was scared of mastitis, and his family member was like, "Why don't you just have him drink it?" And at the time, I'm like, "Girl, why would you say that?" But then, by that night, I'm like, "Man, I don't know."
drink it.
Yeah, I was in so much pain. So he actually drank it, and yeah, like he sucked it dry, completely
So
dry.
you liked it.
Oh.
At that moment,
Completely
it was a
dry.
wrap.
Yeah,
Like,
at that moment it was a wrap. I like
And
it.
you got hard, didn't you? Sorry.
no, accent.
He got
accent,
excited.
accent.
You know what? The first time, no, really. I mean, because it's like different. It was a different experience. I know,
Yeah.
that wasn't.
Were
what
you
it was for.
disgusted at all? What were you thinking? Like, oh, this is sexier. Oh, this is so nasty.
Right before, I was like, yo, that's kind of odd. That's weird. But then again, I was like, she's in pain.
And I was
All right.
complaining the whole trip.
Yeah,
so,
she was complaining. All right, let me handle this. Let me take care of it.
You have
So, you
no
know what I'm saying?
idea how painful that is. That's
How
like
much
a rock
weight
is
did you
being stuck.
gain after all that protein?
No, I didn't really gain much
This
more
is
weight than I was.
really
You feel
strange.
stronger?
I felt powerful, man.
Did it make you
know what I'm saying?
closer? Do you feel closer to each
Feel
other?
closer,
I
feel
feel
the bond.
closer, bond.
Feel, you know what I'm saying? Like enriched.
Saving
you know
the
what I'm saying?
boobs.
It's like a superpower. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like Superman.
Saving
Super
her
milk.
pain, stopping her from being in
Super milk.
pain.
Yo,
You
you
know what I'm
ever
saying? Give me milk, give me power, man.
you
The
saw
pain
that?
is just undescribable. Like,
Right?
so
I'm
people
saying.
don't understand. Like, I would have never thought of that, but it literally feels like
It hurt to
rocks
touch.
are in your breath.
Yeah.
They're-
So I got a question here. So your wife was in pain and you had to do something about it, and your thought was, I'm gonna suck my wife's breast for her milk. Like, what are men becoming exactly? And now I'm sure this will turn into some kind of fetish. What are men becoming these days? It's like every time you go on social media, men are just becoming weirder and weirder and strange. What the hell are they putting in our food, in the water? Like, what is making us do all these things? This is crazy, yo. Your wife was getting a leak, and your first thought was, let me suck. Mm. This video is nasty. I'm not even gonna lie. This video is just nasty. I don't think I can keep up with this.
They're
Yeah,
really
yeah.
hard. Oh my God, it hurts so bad.
Does it go down after? Is that what
After he
happens?
sucked them dry, yeah.
Yeah, after you sucked them
like a normal
dry, yeah.
titty.
I was
But before
fine.
that,
Yeah.
so there was a time when I first started the podcast with everybody, and I had just had my baby. My baby was like 4 months. This is the first or second episode I ever did with 8 at the table. I had just had my baby,
the
and I've been
first.
breastfeeding.
It was the very first.
Yes, I was
They remember
breastfeeding.
it.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
because it was getting crazy, girl. So I was breastfeeding my baby for a few months, and then I'm on this podcast, and then all of a sudden I'm talking, and I think I must have had like a glass of wine or something. I will always pump before I breastfeed my baby, though. But I don't know what happened. But all of a sudden I'm talking, and the milk just started
Start
pouring out, and
leaking.
everybody's
That
like-
yes.
and I'm like, oh, my titties. I know they got the clip.
It was
And I was like,
leaking.
we gotta stop. And it was just like getting hard and engorged. And I was just like, oh my God, this is so
She finished the episode in a completely different outfit.
Yeah, I had to switch
Word,
outfits.
word,
Oh
not
my
bad.
I had to go
gosh,
out
yeah.
and switch outfits.
That's the
Yeah.
first
It's
time I got in
painful.
trouble here. Okay.
I went through that for 3 days.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I'm like, man, I'm gonna get an infection. Like,
Well, I know you guys said you have 3 kids, right? So on what kid was this?
the second. So at the time, I think she was 1.
So have you not
a little
stopped
one.
breastfeeding since that second child?
No, so it's actually funny. Okay, so everybody thinks that I breastfed like 6 years straight.
Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
he sucked it dry. That was it. Like
Okay.
that was it. Got pregnant again with a third, and then I was leaking and just overproducing. And I'm like, you know what?
You already knew the
I don't.
vibes. You knew
I
what to
don't
do.
even want a breast pump. I got my man here.
It was like a-
my ninja here. Okay,
It was a gateway
So
drug.
then it became
Oh my
Sexual.
God.
sexual.
It never.
Was it kinky for you guys?
No, it never led to sex.
That's crazy.
Never led to sex.
Our sex life is, you know what I'm saying, it's good. You know,
Clearly,
you
I got
no-
3 kids. Y'all nasty.
Yeah,
I know. And back to back. 7
Yeah,
6.
back to back, and, you know what I'm saying? So
I
it wasn't
understand.
on that vibe, you know what I'm saying? We kind of felt like you said a bond, and like I've said it before, it kind of just put me in that state, put me in that
Mhm.
zone where I felt
Mhm.
like, you know what I'm saying, like I was powerful. I was so
Yeah.
powerful,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
This is crazy. You were sucking your wife's titties and you felt powerful. You were drinking her breast milk and you felt powerful. This is where we're at now. I swear to God, what the hell is going on with men today? What is happening to our men? Men are just whenever like it's really strange that you think this is some kind of conspiracy. There are people you just, you know, whenever you come on social media or even outside, when you walk outside, you just see men doing strange, like really weird things that you couldn't possibly imagine they can do. They become more feminine, they become more, I mean, look at this dude just sucking off on his wife's. Oh God, I can't even say it. I can't even say it. And now he's on TV. He's on a podcast talking about it like is this normal thing that you're Mm. God help us all, man. God help us all, because this is we are bordering into very uncharted territory that I don't know what I mean. If the trend keep going like this, I don't know what men are going to become in 20 years, in 30 years, in 40 years. Would we actually become men? Like, I'm genuinely asking, are we actually going to become men? Because if this is what the face of masculinity is, this retardation, like this insanity. Jesus Christ. Anyway, if you like the video, please hit that like button, hit the share button, leave your comments down below. I always love to read them. And if you may, please subscribe. You have a good one.